Hello guys, you are watching the Marine Whales, and as we have received a lot of queries from the people who wants to join Merchant Navy, so we have made one video which covers all the basic queries. So if you want to join the Merchant Navy, please watch this video till very end. Hello guys, today we are having Mr. Jayavardhan Singh Ranawat with us, and we will ask some questions about Merchant Navy. So welcome Mr. Jayavardhan Singh Ranawat.
Thank you.
Shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
So my first question to you is, from where did you come to know about this field?
I came to know about Merchant Navy from one of my friend's brother. He is also in Merchant Navy. He's a captain, so I always used to talk to him, and he let me know of these things of Merchant Navy and ships. So I came to know about this field from him.
So may I know he's from deck department or engine department?
Yeah. He's on the deck department. He's a captain currently.
Okay, he's a captain currently.
Yeah.
Fine. So my second question to you is, why did you join this field?
So as I said, I always used to talk to him, and he always used to inspire me. He was always used to tell me about stories at sea and life at sea. So it was quite fascinating at the initial stage, and then I realized that I also have those kind of attitude which is required to become a good marine engineer, and I always had a tendency toward engineering. So then I opted for engineering department in shipping industry, and now I am quite happy with it.
Okay, alright. So moving to the next questions.
Yeah.
My next question to you is, what difficulties will a young person who aspires to join Merchant Navy have to face in this field?
So the first difficulty is getting into a good marine engineering college.
Obviously.
A good DG approved marine engineering college is a must. And the second hurdle is to get placed in a good marine company. So these are the two main hurdles. Apart from this, time management is also one of the most biggest hurdles that young cadets face initially, because they are not used to this kind of hectic routine.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so initially they have to face a little bit about time management, and some of the cadets are also homesick during their initial period at sea.
Sickness,
Yeah, so this is also I have observed during my period in Merchant Navy. So these are 3 or 4 difficulties that a person faces initially at sea, but after a while, all these things doesn't matter.
As you have mentioned in your answer that DG approved, can you please elaborate what is DG?
DG is a Director General of Shipping.
Oh, Director General.
Yeah, so it basically regulates and monitor all the marine institutes and all the shipping industries, all the shipping companies of India, and all the shipping companies which are recruiting cadets from India. So it is just a regulatory body which is governing Indian shipping industry.
Okay, all right. So moving to the next question, what are the pros and cons of Merchant Navy according to you? What do you think about this field?
There are various pros and cons of Merchant Navy. The first pro is that high salaries, and also you can become a chief engineer or a captain at a really young age. You can become a captain in just 10 years. Okay, so and also it comes with a huge sense of responsibility. You become responsible at a very young age. So it is also one of the biggest thing that I like about Merchant Navy. Apart from this, salaries are tax free. You don't have to pay any taxes if you are away from the country for more than 183 days a year. So these are the few things. And apart from that, is that you become self-independent. You are not dependent on anyone else. You are getting higher salary pay packages at a really young age, and you are not dependent on your family or friends or anybody. You are earning your own money, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Okay. So how much time does it take to become a master of the vessel or a chief engineer? These two are the highest rank on the vessel.
Generally, it takes about 8 to 10 years.
Okay. Fine. So my next question to you is, would you recommend a young boy to join a Merchant Navy after 12th standard?
You have to go a little bit about self-introspection.
Okay.
You have to first think that does he have all these capabilities? He should be having a good attitude towards taking responsibilities. What I see is that many of the young candidates who aspire to join Merchant Navy don't want to take responsibility for anything. And whenever you are going on board ship, you have to take responsibilities of machineries, of various things. You are responsible for the entire operation of the ship. So it's a huge responsibility, and cadets should be able to take that responsibility. So the first quality that you must have is to attitude to take responsibility. And apart from that, you should be good in your studies. Academics matters if you want to get placed in good companies. And if you have these 2 or 3 things in you, good time management skills, and all these things, then you can definitely survive at sea, and the life will be amazing once you want to.
Okay. So my next question to you is, how difficult is it to get a job in merchant navy?
So nowadays there is a recession going on in the shipping industry, so the number of jobs are quite less, but the number of candidates applying for those jobs are quite higher.
And also many of the shipping companies are coming with automated shipping.
Yeah.
So unmanned shipping.
Yeah, right. Unmanned ships are being launched nowadays. So that is also one more thing. As I said, the jobs are less and the number of candidates applying for the jobs are more. So getting a job is a little bit difficult nowadays. But if you are having good academics, good academic performance, good attitude towards your work, good communication skills, then you can definitely find a job. And you should be in a good marine college, as I said, DGR Group college, which can provide you with good placement opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay. So getting a placement is a little bit difficult. Getting a job is a little bit difficult, but not that difficult at all.
Okay. So my next question to you is, what are the different ways through which one can join a merchant navy, especially the marine engineering course, as you have opted the marine engineering?
Yeah. So there are 3 or 4 different ways with which a person can join merchant navy. So first I talk about marine engineering. So if a person wants to join ship as a marine engineer, then he need to undergo 2 different kind of courses. First, so these different kind of courses are completely separate from each other. If you can join by either way, you can either join by doing a 4-year BTech degree in marine engineering, and then you can join the ship. Or if you are a mechanical engineer, then you can do 1-year course for graduate marine engineer, and then you can join the ship as a trained marine engineer. So there won't be much difference if you join by either way. The job will be same, the status will be same, but just the thing is that if you are going from BTech marine engineering, then you will be more preferred. Okay, so these are the few things. And if you want to go on a deck department, then also there are 2 ways. Like one, you can do a BSc nautical course for 3 years, and then you can enter as a deck officer, deck cadet, and then you can pursue your career higher and higher in the deck department. And also one more way is you can do a 1-year DNS course, that is Diploma in Nautical Science course. That is just a 1-year course, but you can do it from a reputed college like Anglo-Eastern. So these are the few reputed colleges which can provide you a good placement by doing DNS. But otherwise, I think nowadays, once you get placed through DNS, the opportunities for career growth aren't much, because the companies are preferring the cadets who have done BSc Nautical Science for 3 years. Yeah. So you can either opt for BSc Nautical Science and BTech Marine Engineering if you want to join Merchant Navy. But if you are already in a different college doing mechanical engineering, then also you can join Merchant Navy.
Okay, so can you please give me the rough idea that how much time does it take to become a captain if the one has opted the DNS? A rough idea.
In today's day, it might take you 16 to 17 years.
16 to 17 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the companies won't promote you. The companies will always give preference to the cadets who have done BSc Nautical Sciences.
The 3 years course.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So that's all from my side.
So guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found it helpful, then please click the like button, subscribe to our channel for more Merchant Navy related content. If you have any queries, then comment down below, and you can also check our blog. We have also written one book related to basic marine engineering interview questions, as you can see here. Do check this out, the link is in the description below. So that's it from right now. This is Javardhan Singh signing off.